Creators, are you including a revision provision in your contracts when you work with brands? If you're not, you should be. One of the most common conflicts that I hear from creators when it comes to working with brands is disputes over revisions. You delivered content, you think it's amazing, perhaps you even followed a brief that the brand gave you to a T, and then the brand comes back and asks you to make some revisions, or worse, completely reshoot your content. And the question at that point becomes, what do I do? And the answer, what does your contract say? One of the reasons why it's so important to have a contract in the first place is because it provides an opportunity for you to preemptively address potential conflicts. You know that an issue might come up during a brand deal, then you should be addressing it in the contract to make sure both parties are on the same page up front. And having a brand ask for revisions or even reshoots is a pretty common scenario during a brand deal, and so that's why I think it is so important to address it in your contract. And there's a lot of information that you can include. What types of revisions do you allow? Is there a difference between a small revision versus a complete reshoot? For example, if a brand wants you to change the text on the screen or splice existing clips in a different way, that's not going to be a big ask. But if they come back to you and want you to reshoot all of your content, do you charge for reshoots or major revisions? Do you offer any for free? If so, how many? What's the timeline for revisions? How long does the brand have to get back to you to even ask for them in the first place? And then how long do you have to go out and provide those revisions? Including this in your contract up front helps to manage expectations throughout the course of the brand deal. This is why I include a revision provision contract in the Brand Deal Contract Academy, which is my course all about reviewing and revising your own brand deal contracts. I also have very detailed revision provisions in my influencer agreement and content creator contract template. Even if you don't use my resources, it's still important to think about what you want your revision policy to be and start incorporating that into your contracts. My name's Kate. I'm an attorney for creators and owner of The Legal Influence. As always, nothing I share today is legal advice. Everything is for informational and educational purposes only. Watching this video doesn't create an attorney-client relationship between you and I.